Good afternoon, family. Welcome back. Today we're looking at PROG, which is up by 16%. Now, I really did want to make this video yesterday, but to be honest, I'm glad that I didn't, because I was feeling a little bit 50-50 about the stock yesterday. However, now I'm feeling a little bit better because we are coming back up, and as I have been saying for a long time, the way that I see the stock is in a simple trend pattern, and it does have a bit of room to move. We can see drops bigger than what we have seen in the past, but we are seeing this pattern form, and my question now going forwards into tomorrow is, are we going to see more growth, which is going to take us hopefully above the $4 mark. Now, of course, this is very unclear, but I am looking for a bit of a trend. So yeah, I'm going to be speaking about that and more in this video. If it sounds good, of course, do make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe, because you will be supporting us as we are only a small channel. Now, do bear in mind as well, I am not a financial advisor, and this is definitely not financial advice. It's only my personal opinion, and it should not be followed. And on top of that, the third and final thing that I want to remind you of is that we are currently doing a fundraiser for Save the Children. Now, this fundraiser is ending on the 24th of December, so we have roughly 50 days left, I do believe it is. If you can donate anything at all, please do, because, you know, the more we can raise, the more good we can do going forwards into the festive period. But now we're going to jump into the video, and we're going to start off looking on the simple chart and actually on the 1 day, just breaking down today's trend. Now, before we do fully enter, we have about an hour and a half, I believe it is, until the markets do close. There's a lot of things can happen, but so far we can see we are up. Now, we started off on a price down here of about 311, so you can see we had that big push up at open, which took us to a price of 323, I believe it was, if not a little bit lower. And again, from there we started to move up and up and up, and then we hit our high of the day so far, which was at 372 at about 40 minutes past 10. So that was pretty good. We came down a bit from there, as you may expect, people taking profits and a lot of sort of stuff, and this brought us down to the 338 range. Now, from there, we had more of a stable push up, and that has taken us up to where we are right now. You'll see we're currently on a price of 361, so that's very nice to see, and I do hope it does continue to climb into the rest of the day. Now, going forwards onto the 5-day chart, you will see that we are seeing a bit of a U-turn now. We're seeing a bit of recovery. We hit our low down here on Tuesday, which was at a price of about 296, so to see it come back from there is really good. And again, we are seeing that growth now taking us above the $3 mark, certainly are consolidating above that 3 mark as well, which is a good sign, and now pushing up again, which is really nice. And on the 1 month, you will see the story is still mixed, but we are somewhat still following this trend. Now, we had a bit of a longer period of a drop here, but we still are on track to potentially follow this trend going forwards. So what am I speaking about when I talk about this trend? Now, in the past, we have established, and if you look a bit further out on the chart as well, on the 3-month or even the 6-month, you will see this is somewhat clear here as well. What we see with this stock is we have a bit of a push up, then we have a bit of a drop. And in more recent times, you can see we had this big push up, which took us above the $1 mark, almost touching 2, came back down to the mid $1. Had a big push up then, touching $2, coming back down, touching just below the $2.05 mark. So you will see we had that consolidation, but we actually had a push down first, then we had a big push up, take us to 3, and this time consolidation just above 3 at 272. Then we had our big push up, which took us to about $4, and my question was, once we touch $4, are we going to see a bit of a dip and then another rip up past the $4 mark? Now, as time went on, I was becoming a bit apprehensive because we really wanted to see this stock break out sooner than we did, but it doesn't really matter when it happened, it just matters that it is happening. And today could be the start of this trend forming. Now, 16% really is a nice rise to see. It is about 51 cents so far, and that is very good. Keep this going forwards into tomorrow, and I think we'll be in a splendid position. But right now, I am still quite happy with what we are seeing. In a worst case scenario, in my personal opinion, and again, just my personal thoughts, but what I would like to see in a worst case scenario for tomorrow is some consolidation. I don't really want to see the stock drop any lower than it is. I do understand that there are factors behind it that are causing the drop and that sort of thing, so please do hear me out on that front, but obviously I want to see the stock remain at this level because it will keep people motivated as well, which is something that we do need for this stock to go higher and higher. Because as I have always said, it doesn't matter if we have the highest short interest in the world, it doesn't matter if we have the best potential fundamentally or technically to push up, it does require that buying pressure to see us continue to push up. And again, that is what we are sort of seeing in the stock today, and I'm going to speak about this just in a moment before we do the technical analysis. So what we're seeing first when it comes to the volume figure, and this is on the 1 month chart, Volume figure has kind of been following a trend for a while. You'll see that we have had these high volume days and the big pushes up, then we've had relatively low volume, it steps down for 3 days, then we've had that volume come back in for 2 days, steps down for 2 or 3 days, and then we actually had 3 days here, and right now we are seeing that volume come back in. Now the volume figure that we are seeing come back in is not extraordinary at all, it's nowhere near what we saw both here, here, or here. So if we do want to see bigger pushes up, I am looking for more volume into stock. And that volume would be ideal going forwards into tomorrow. So if we do see more volume tomorrow, I think great, that is going to put us in a much better position. But right now, seeing volume pick up is a good sign. Now on the 1 month, we're going to have a look at a few of our indicators, and we can see our RSI number up here is at 65. Now this neutralizes at 50, so to see it at 64 isn't too bad. It's a little bit high. It's not too bad at all, though. It is kind of where we want it to be. We can see that the MACD for this time is actually looking a little bit bearish right now, quite neutral, so not too bad. You will see that we are basically touching that line. This is, mixed, because you can see we are coming low and lower as time does go on, but right now today we're seeing a bit of a neutral candle from what I can tell, and this is really good. We want this one to continue to bounce upwards into tomorrow, but the trend is still looking fairly okay in my personal opinion. So again, if this continues, great place for the RSI figure. But so far things are looking okay. Now come out to the 5-day chart and you can read a few of our figures a bit more clearly. You will see that our moving average is on 354, which is okay. It's a little bit lower than where we are, but after today's rise, it is to be expected. You can see that our trend for the MACD is quite bullish. We are above the line, and again, that is actually looking fairly good. It's dipping a little bit into where we are right now because we are seeing that consolidation, but that is not too bad at all. And the trend for the RSI is also fairly good on 55, and again, that is basically neutral. It's where we want to be. Now the 1-day data, I do not think it is too important, but we are still going to have a look at it, and our indicators are looking fairly okay here as well. The moving average is exactly where we are right now, and that's a good thing to see. You will see that our RSI for this time period down at the bottom is on 49, and like I said earlier on, 50 is neutral, so 49 really is quite good. And coming up to the MACD, you will see it is mixed, but ultimately it is still above the line. Again, this is only the 1-day data, and I think the 1 month data really is the most important in my opinion. And from the 1 month data, we are still looking very, very good. We want to see this one hopefully go higher tomorrow if that is possible. Again, a break above $4 would be nice. As you will see, yes, we have had that push above $4 both here, and actually not here. We had a bit of difficulty breaking past it. But because we haven't really had that consolidation above the $4 mark, I would say that $4 is going to be our next level of resistance, or at least our next big level of resistance. So a break above 4 in the next couple of days going forwards into next week as well would be really ideal, and then to see some consolidation above that would be even better. So thank you for watching this video, guys. I'll see you all again in another one very, very soon, so please do look out for that. But now I'm going to tell you all about our Discord. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.